Loud Esmond here for Winners and Whiners, trying to make you a better UFL better. They could have done better with the branding UFL. You type in UFL in football and you get a lot of University of Florida stuff that comes up too, which was kind of a pain. I got to tell you, first impressions, first weekend of the UFL, much better quality football. Much better quality football than the XFL and the USFL last year. Crisper, moves along faster. Every team has a handful of NFL former sort of, kind of, could have been players. And so the quality of play is going up dramatically. So here's the impressions from week one of UFL betting. Number one, the Birmingham Stallions are the best team by some distance, it looks like. They easily defeated the Arlington Renegades 27-14. They covered -6.5. That game went under the number of 43.5 with the final total points scored of 41. Former Ole Miss Rebs quarterback Matt Corral played great. Luis Perez was okay for the Renegades, but they disappeared in the second half, both on offense and defense, and Birmingham ended up running away with the game. Luis Perez and Bob Stoops at the Renegades are either overrated or Birmingham is way better than everybody else in the league. My biggest miss of the opening weekend, the most favored team opening weekend, the St. Louis Battlehawks at -7 with my favorite quarterback in the league, A.J. McCarron at QB. They lost outright to the Panthers, who were terrible last year. Panthers were a dog +7. They actually won the game on a 64-yard field goal that would have been good from 70. I couldn't believe it. The guy had to hit it twice, and he right down the middle each time, easily clearing. The Hawks are in trouble, losing their first game 18-16 to a team that was supposed to be bad. And again, the number went under. Either the Panthers are a lot better than expected. By the way, their quarterback, E.J. Perry, was great. Never heard of him. And I just found this note at the NFL Scouting Combine. He had the highest overall relative athleticism score for any quarterback when he came out. That class included some pretty good athletes like Malik Willis and Kenny Pickett. So just throwing it out there. The DC Defenders, oh boy, they are not the same team they were previously. They were 9-1 last year. As I expected, the Brahmas under Wade Phillips are much improved. They are a real threat to win it all, and they easily beat the Defenders soundly 27-12. They won again as a +6.5 dog. The game also went under 43.5. The worst team in the UFL looks like the Houston Roughnecks. They are bad. Bad QB play, bad defense, no running game. They made the Showboats look good, but how much of that is bad Roughnecks? How much of that is good Showboats? Look, okay, so the Showboats looked okay, but I think the Roughnecks are awful. So, yeah. Takeaways from the weekend: the unders ruled the day, the defenses ruled the day. Every single game went under, and the dogs were 3 up and 1 down. The only favorite that won was the Stallions, so it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Unfortunately for the bettors, you don't have a lot of the better teams going against bad teams. It's kind of a mixed bag this coming weekend, with bad teams playing bad teams and good teams that showed up in the first week playing good teams. So not a lot of advantage to be taken so far. I got to wait and see how the lines shake out. But there's your UFL betting report week one. Dogs, 3 up, 1 down, under all the way across all 4 games. I'm Loud Esmond for Winners and Whiners, trying to make you a better UFL better.